Hey Cryptonauts, thanks for joining me. Today we're talking about lucid dreaming, but not your typical lucid dreaming. We're talking about Toltec dreaming. The Toltec culture was a pre-Columbian culture that dominated the area of what is today central Mexico from the 10th to the 12th centuries AD. They ruled the region from their capital, Tolan, known today as Tula, and were renowned as fierce warriors. Toltec dreaming is a specialized form of dreaming which requires retraining your attention for the second time. This new form of attention, called the second attention or the dreaming attention, allows for the possibility of your full rational waking abilities but during the lucid dream state. Now, in the Toltec dreaming tradition, there are 7 gates which an apprentice must cross in order to solidify what is called the dreaming double or energy body. Each of the 7 gates of dreaming correspond directly with a chakra in the physical body. Opening yourself up to higher vibrational energies must be done in a slow, controlled manner, starting with the root chakra and working your way up to the crown. What you're really doing when you practice Toltec dreaming is working with the chakra system from the inside out. We'll be taking a look at each of the 7 gates over a series of videos, but today we'll be focusing on the first gate. The first gate involves becoming aware of a particular sensation before deep sleep. The point of the first gate of dreaming is to carry your intention from waking to dreaming. After all, if you forget you're asleep, how are you going to remember to be awake? In the movie Inception, the main character uses a spinning top to state test his reality. State tests are done to check if you're dreaming or not. You can use anything to do a state test. Flip a light switch, look at the digits on a clock, but I recommend looking at your hands. That is to say, the hands of your dreaming body. You still with me? Why the hands? Well, they're always there. A dreamer arrives at the first gate of dreaming when, during a lucid dream, they bring their hands to the level of their eyes and ask, "Am I dreaming?" It's here that separates regular lucid dreaming from Toltec dreaming. And like, hey, if you want to fly around and have fun, things like that, go for it. It never gets old, but it never really gets you anywhere either. Once you've looked at your hands in a lucid dream, you can then begin setting up the scene. This is done by simply looking at your hands and then looking at an object in the environment and then back at your hands. Shifting your gaze back and forth from objects to your hands as many times as you like until the dream scene stabilizes. And you'll notice the dream scene starts to take on a different quality. Things become more concrete and stop shifting. Alternatively, if you feel yourself losing your dream awareness and shifting back into a regular dream, you can use your hands as a starting point to sort of renew your new attention. And then, once the dream environment is stable, it's time to start exploring. And before we get ahead of ourselves, it's a good idea to hone our new attention by getting a handle on the first gate. As you will find, it's very easy to lose your attention and shift back into a regular dream and basically fall back asleep. So just look at things in small glances. It's only when you stare at things in dreaming that they begin to shift or change. Additionally, it can be quite challenging to remember to carry out the task to look at your hands after 6 or 8 hours of sleeping. I recommend a technique called mnemonic induction of lucid dreams, which was created by Dr. Stephen LaBerge of the Lucidity Institute. It's simple. Sleep for 6 to 8 hours, then get up and do an activity that engages your conscious waking attention for maybe 10 or 15 minutes. And then go back to sleep for a second time. This time you'll be interrupting your REM cycle, thus making it much easier to carry your intention from the waking to dreaming state. Alright, Dream Warriors, thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments about lucid dreaming, feel free to leave them down below. Good luck with the first gate, and in the meantime, stay lucid.